I I've got a new program for people to use and hopefully benefit from it. I I built it to be able to. You can see this video dropped in here. Let me clear that. Um, I built this drag and drop system in this JavaScript so that people could take embedded video code and drop it in here like this. And you got to catch it. It has to be out a little bit, and it's got to be caught like that. So, and then you click preview, and this is running on localhost. Normally YouTube blocks um, videos. So what I have doing, I have a Node web server running in the background. Actually, it gets loaded first, and then this page gets brought up, and it will play. It definitely does play. So, and what I found out, and you can put HTML you can put HTML code in these drag and drop. So I can take this and I can go do it like this. I can go like this. And what that does, when I do a preview, here's the preview, it puts a tag at the top, not that it needs it. It also spaces it, and you can have multiple videos on one container. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But it's even better. I found out that if I go to Google, let's see if I got something here I can use. Not really. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Go over here. This is a little interesting. I didn't expect this. You can change the name of whatever you want here. And then it stays when you do the pop-up. So I'm going to come here, and I just typed in Linux Penguin, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to type in everything about Q4OS Linux. All right, and here we go. So there's some stuff there, right? All right. So we're going to go like this, right? And there's a first page. We'll go this far here, okay? And then I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to do this. And check this out. So, okay, there's a cool one. Right click it, open the page, opens it into the same, uh, uh, there's my original page, right? It clears it, unfortunately, when I go back. When I went back to it, cleared it. I knew it was going to do that. But it opens not in there, but it opens in the browser that you originally used. So I guess that is there. Okay, my mistake. But there's the video right there, right? And you can click like that, and it goes full screen from there. But also, if we go back up here to the big and rich, this is a funny sound. I can't play the audio because I get in trouble. They'll yank my video. So let's do it again. Well, I'm not going to do a video. I'll do a different one so that you can see. Yeah, that's the one I want, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, so we'll close this one. And so what I'll do is I'll go back to YouTube, and I'll find here. We'll do this one, right? We'll do this one again here, okay? This is a simple one. And we'll drag that, all right? And it's called Why the Economy Collapses, Why the Economy Hasn't Collapsed. And we're going to go down to here, right here, okay? We're going to play that. We're going to do this, right? And then that. It pops out of the container, which I've never seen it do that before. I have never seen that possible. Now, notice how the controls are gone. YouTube, in a wise decision to make you buy and pay for their stinky subscription because no one's buying them, is they took the controls away. See how the controls are gone? Yeah, you got sound up here, and but the old controls that were here down here, and if you click forward like that, you can like you can copy it to the clipboard, and that's about it. Or you got to go to YouTube. Well, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to fix that shortly. We're all back even more. So, but this has become coming very interesting. I didn't expect some of these things to be going on. So what happens is after you fill these up, and as I've shown here in this one, you can put multiple videos in here. You can put as many videos as you want in there, and they're not loading in the background. When you go to YouTube and see all their stinking ads every 2 minutes, when you go to YouTube and you open a page, all of a sudden happens, and I've turned this off several times, it automatically starts loading the video, so you can't open multiple pages, right? You can't open multiple videos. You can on my system. You just drop them over there. So let's go, let me do an undo, I don't want to lose those. Let's save that. Oh, I guess it's back to the same. Music videos, no, Nickelback, here we go. We're going to do Nickelback, right? And I got the spaces, but I didn't put the tags in there. So we're going to come back over to here, and I'm going to drag Nickelback. Oop, got to be a little center, like that, okay? And we're going to drag it like this, and we're going to drop it. And there we go, okay? And we go down, and if you want to scroll in here, you just go inside here like this. If you want to scroll the whole page, go out here, and that's pretty cool. So look at that, all those videos. Is that pretty cool? So you can load this thing up with 10, 15 videos. None of these videos are loaded in the background. You can put 30 videos there, and you're not going to choke this system like you would if you went to YouTube and tried to look at or do something like this with their like multiple pages and things like that. So the other thing too is this could be used for images. You could put multiple images from the website and drag them in here. Open your images up in a program that'll show from like a browser all kinds of images, and you can drag them in here, and then you'll have all these images, and you can just click on the images and make them bigger. So, but I need to experiment more with it. I actually designed this. I started a couple years ago, and until I got a hold of AI, and it's helped quite a bit actually. I think you'll find that a lot of people are saying this, but not the AI in the United States, the AI in China. Deepseek.com. You can go to chat.deepseek, that's D-E-E-P, sorry, chat.de, let me try this one more time, chat.deepseek.com. Sorry about that, I'm tired. And you can sign up, it'll ask for an email address and password, and it'll actually have you do that often. And it will, if you give it detailed instructions of every step that you need done where it doesn't assume things, where it can't assume things, it will create things like you wouldn't believe. I am not a programmer. I call myself a code crafter. I understand very little of what the JavaScript does. I understand more of HTML and Bash and GUI, but I don't understand hardly any JavaScript. And so this DeepSeek has been a lifesaver for me. Like I said, I started 2 years ago designing this, right? Now, what's it for? Well, it's for anyone that is tired of the ads on YouTube. That's the first thing. The second thing is that this can be used for more than just videos. And I'll have to do some more experimenting with them to kind of lock that down a little bit. But I would envision it as dropping text in here, complete manuscripts, and be able to go back and read them. You know, like, well, what's the point of that? Well, you can do the HTML. You can drag HTML. So that means you could go to a website and I will make a version where it's it blows up these. I shouldn't say blows it up. It expands these containers like 100% of the page instead of like 500. It'll go the whole page like that. And so what you can do is you could go to, let's do this. Let's go to google.com. Let's see if this experiment works. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to go view sorted page source. My Lord, look at that. We're going to go Control All. And then we're going to do this. It's not going to like that. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Okay. And it's just the way the formatting is. But if it was just a standard web page, I'm pretty sure that that web page would come up in here. I'll have to do some more experimenting. So for now, uh, I think you can see there's some advantages here. One, you're not getting the ads from Google. Another one, I have not seen one ad. They generally do not play ads. Now you may get a content creator promoter that puts their own ads in the videos. That's different than what the YouTube does with their ads. But you will not get YouTube ads. And like I said, you could put 100, you could do 100 drops on this, and it's not loading the background. So you do one video at a time. So I mean, my thing is I'm going to drop 15 videos for each of these. I'll have a, of course, that's not the same thing. You know, I can change that. I can go big. Oh, come on, my dang trackpad. I hate it. So I can go big and rich. I spell right. Sorry. Music videos. Okay. And when that gets launched like this, it now says big and rich music videos, right? And so these don't stay. If you close this out, it's gone, right? But what you can do though is you hit the generate and download, and if you go over here, I think that's set number 1. Okay, right here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, now if I just do this, I open it up in Chromium, they're not going to play. See how they don't play? And that's because we're on just the browser without the Node web server. But if I come up here like this, and so one thing they'll play is because any link that has file in front of it, YouTube blocks it. Because they know right there what the browser does, or YouTube. YouTube does it in the code that they send the browser. But if you go, you have a web server in the background, and Apache web server is too open. It's not something anyone should be using for this because it's too open for the hackers to get in. Some people may disagree, but that's my opinion. So if you run a Node web server, all right, and I'll be giving this away for people. It's real easy to make. And if I type in localhost, and I've got it on port 3000, if I go localhost 3000 like that, and I go like this, oh, what did I do wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I know what it is. This file has to be in the root of the web host, and I could actually put it there to show you how this works. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to go here, wrong one. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to copy it here, and then when I go this, and we go refresh, there we are. Now watch. Is that cool or what? And all of them are there, right? And they will play, but I can't play it right now, but it will play. And we did that down here before below. We did that. Maybe we didn't, but yeah, oh yeah, they play here.
According to the World Inequality Report, the top 0.001% now control 3 times more wealth than the entire bottom half of humanity, with billionaire net worth rising by 8.
So that's one way of doing it. But I think you can see there's an advantage that you can see it's a web server that gets around the cross origin, they call it CORS, CORS I call it, cross origin violation basically, and the browser blocks it, and YouTube sends a little command to the browser and said, don't you dare serve those. Well, unfortunately we're serving them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment, feel free to contact me. You can go to me2pc.com and you can actually use the actual generator like this and create the files. And if you want the Node web server, I'll give it to you. And if you want the instructions, I'll give it to you. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.